Guavas originated from an area thought to extend from Mexico, Central America or northern South America throughout the Caribbean region. Archaeological sites in Peru yielded evidence of guava cultivation as early as 2500 BCE. Guava was adopted as a crop in subtropical and tropical Asia, parts of the United States, from Tennessee and North Carolina, southward, as well as the West and Hawaii, tropical Africa, South Asia, Southeast Asia, and Oceania. Guavas were introduced to Florida, U.S. in the 19th century and are grown there as far north as Sarasota, Chipley, Waldo and Fort Pierce. However, they are a primary host of the Caribbean fruit fly and must be protected against infestation in areas of Florida where this pest is present. Guavas are cultivated in many tropical and subtropical countries. Several species are grown commercially. Apple guava and its cultivars are those most commonly traded internationally. Guavas also grow in southwestern Europe, specifically the Costa del Sol on Malaga, Spain, and Greece, where guavas have been commercially grown since the middle of the 20th century and they proliferate as cultivars. Mature trees of most species are fairly cold hardy and can survive temperatures slightly colder than -4 degrees Celsius for short periods of time, but younger plants will likely freeze to the ground. Guavas are of interest to home growers in subtropical areas as one of the few tropical fruits that can grow to fruiting size in pots indoors. When grown from seed, guava trees can bear fruit in 2 years, and can continue to do so for 40 years. Guava is a common tropical fruit cultivated in many tropical and subtropical regions. The common guava Psidium guayaba, lemon guava, apple guava, is a small tree in the myrtle family, Myrtaceae, native to Mexico, Central America, the Caribbean and northern South America. The name guava is also given to some other species in the genus Psidium such as strawberry guava, Psidium catalianum, and to the pineapple guava, Phao acelaoiana. In 2019, 55 million tons of guavas were produced worldwide, led by India with 45% of the total. Botanically, guavas are berries. The most frequently eaten species, and the one often simply referred to as the guava, is the apple guava, Psidium guayaba. Guavas are typical myrtoideae, with tough dark heavy leaves that are opposite, simple, elliptic to ovate, and 5 to 15 centimeters long. The flowers are white, with 5 petals and numerous stamens. The fruits are many-seeded berries. The term guava appears to have been in use since the mid-16th century. The name derived from the Taino, a language of the Ahuehuecs, as guayabo for guava tree via the Spanish for guayaba. It has been adapted in many European and Asian languages, having a similar form. The fruit is cultivated and favored by humans, and many other animals such as birds consume it, readily dispersing the seeds in their droppings. In Hawaii, strawberry guava P. literal has become an aggressive invasive species threatening extinction to more than 100 other plant species. By contrast, several guava species have become rare due to habitat destruction and at least one, Jamaican guava, P. dumatorum, is already extinct. Guava wood is used for meat smoking in Hawaii, and is used at barbecue competitions across the United States. In Cuba and Mexico, the leaves are used in barbecues. In Mexico and other Latin American countries, the popular beverage agua fresca is often made with guava. The entire fruit is a key ingredient in punch, and the juice is often used in culinary sauces, hot or cold ales, candies, dried snacks, fruit bars, and desserts, or dipped in chamoy. Pulque de guayaba, guayaba, is Spanish for guava, is a popular alcoholic beverage in these regions. In many countries, guava is eaten raw, typically cut into quarters or eaten like an apple. It is also eaten with a pinch of salt and pepper, cayenne powder or a mix of spices masala. In the Philippines, ripe guava is used in cooking sinigang. Guava is a popular snack in Cuba as pastelitos de guayaba, and in Taiwan, sold on many street corners and night markets during hot weather, accompanied by packets of dried plum powder mixed with sugar and salt for dipping. In East Asia, guava is commonly eaten with sweet and sour dried plum powder mixtures. Guava juice is popular in many countries. The fruit is also often included in fruit salads. Because of its high level of pectin, guavas are extensively used to make candies, preserves, jellies, jams, and marmalades such as Brazilian goiabada and Colombian and Venezuelan bocadillo, and as a marmalade jam served on toast. Red guavas can be used as the base of salted products such as sauces, substituting for tomatoes, especially to minimize the acidity. A drink may be made from an infusion of guava fruits and leaves, which in Brazil is called chá de goiabeira, i.e., tea of guava tree leaves, considered medicinal. Since the 1950s, guavas, particularly the leaves, have been studied for their constituents, potential biological properties, and history in folk medicine. Guava seed oil, which may be used for culinary or cosmetics products, is a source of beta carotene, vitamin A, vitamin C, copper, zinc, and selenium, and is particularly rich in linoleic acid. Guavas are one of the most common hosts for fruit flies like A. suspensa, which lay their eggs in overripe or spoiled guavas. The larvae of these flies then consume the fruit until they can proceed into the pupa stage. This parasitism has led to millions in economic losses for nations in Central America.